Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Welcome back to CrimiClown Television. Welcome back to Edenia. Welcome back. Welcome back, my friends. Alright, so today we're going to play a little game called This is the Police. I have been playing a bit on my own, but didn't get any further than I got on the stream. So this is perhaps my lucky run, so to speak. We're gonna crack the case. We're gonna make this happen. Alright, so let's turn on. Hello everyone. Hello Bas, Najad, Yobo. Hello everyone. Alright, let's turn this game on.
Usually, before I go shake.
Alright, and then let's skip to the right thingamajig. Here we go. Alright everyone, let's see how well we're faring in Freeburg. It's day 30, we've done a lot. More deaths than births in Freeburg. Oh, that's no good. Tabby's Cafe charged with health and safety violations. And Red Cat rescues girl from rapist. Alright. You go, Garfield. That's great. Alright, Ozaki, I think death is fair game if you want to help someone out. But come tomorrow, that's fine. Alright, let's start the day, shall we? We have Percy still here. This guy, seriously. Let's turn on some jazz. Lovely. Alright, let's take a look at our affairs. What have we got going on? We have the Vargas. Sure, that's all fine and dandy. City Hall. Police station backlog. What's going on? We have a paddy wagon. Intern detectives. Yeah, that went south. There's nothing really we have to do right about now. The only thing we failed in the past is to fire all black cops. And I'm glad we failed that, really. Alright, labor market. We have Dennis Wolf for hire and Ni Eli. 2 detectives. We don't need any more detectives. We have 10 detectives right now. Yeah, we have plenty of detectives right now. Alright, cool. We can do a City Hall thing again. Let's ask for SWAT and you know what? Let's ask for every single thing. There we go. Hoo hoo la la hoo hoo. We've got a fight in the park. Let's send 2 of our guys. You know what? No, not 2 guys. Little girl's father and a dog lover. Alright, Tsubaki, you take Hatton. There we go. Oh, I love this. This is the Vargas mansion. The Sands mansion is, of course, burnt to the ground. Yeah, we've got him. Great stuff. Hatton will make a man out of you. Let's see. Unlawful assembly. What's that? Spontaneous demonstration, sure. And protest against the increased garbage tax. Alright, let's send the paddy wagon. Let's send a couple of good ones and Percy. Percy can get some experience. Yobo, are you spamming math problems at me? Because I'm not very good at math problems. And I don't want to be, actually. Robbery. A hooded man who grabbed her bag and then bolted. Alright. Send a couple of peeps. But the unlawful assembly, yeah, we've got everyone. Paddy wagon is full, loaded up on people. Take them back to the station, boys. Alright, we're gonna run after him. Pepper spray. There we go. Nice.
1311 in progress.
Counterfeiting. Ooh. Right. Someone is distributing some kind of currency. Let's send Officer Percy and some of his goonies. Oh, this is great. Let's take a look at the deputy, by the way. Can we do anything? A barbecue? Send an informal outdoor party. Officers fired. Oh, we have 7 officers dead. And 1 detective fired. 9 officers fired. Money spent versus earned. Let's see, we've earned 100,000. We spent 40,000. Our crime ratio is really good. We've only got 7 cases that we didn't fix, so that's really good. I didn't know he could have the statistics as well. That's really good. Let's go for the second song, "Chimin" by the Sangster. John Sangster. Alright, they want backup, but I think they can handle this. Yeah, they can handle it just fine. We've got some counterfeit money. Let's bring it into the police station. Let's keep our people happy. Alright, everyone's back. We've got a theft at the bus stop. Alright, let's send Shano, Tsubaki and Percy. We'll train him to be better. Perhaps we'll even give him a stripe someday. Alright, disorderly conduct at the St. John's Hospital. The man just snarled at her. Alright. We can only send one person there, so we'll send Asano. Alright, so how's the theft? Yeah, offender caught. There we go. Nice going. We'll make a man out of you yet, Percy. On the job for 15 days. Wow, that's insane. The mass riots. Alright, let's send everyone we can, including the SWATs and the paddy wagon. Right, so Asano got the man snarling at people. Great stuff. Hey, Vitkor. The fight is in full swing. Some of them are carrying weapons. Alright, let's oh, surrounding the park. That's a good one. There we go. We have an assault in the parking lot of the Lifegood mini market. We're gonna time how long she stays. Yeah, that's a good one. Oomph. Cheats, boss, yeah. We have look, reporting the assault. They've got him. They've got the thief or the DJ. What was it? I didn't even read it. Sorry. All right, that's it. It's another long day gone.
According to Mrs. Markham, I was supposed to spend all day thinking up the right words. But to my surprise, I did my best work when I shut my head off. I didn't even want to think why Laura decided we'd meet at 3 o'clock in the morning, and in a restaurant we'd never gone to. I didn't know what to tell her, and something tells me she's no more ready for this meeting than I am. By nightfall, I finally stopped worrying. The right words would come when they were needed. And if they don't come at all, then so be it.
Ooh.
I've heard said, when you're knocked out by a single blow, you don't have time to feel any pain. Well, that's a lie. It's painful as hell. Every day I spent in that coma, the pain was unbearable.
What's this? We're in a coma. Game A, I guess. Oh my god. What's this? Ah, we lose. Day 55? What? We've skipped 25 days. I can't make any money when I'm in a hospital.
Yeah, I heard about that already. But what if they decide to spill it to the papers? We need to start thinking now about covering our asses. I know people who can deal with this, but they'll need at least a week. Plus, if we want to...
Lieutenant Stat, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I have Jack Boyd on the line.
Who?
Jack Boyd, sir. He's calling from the hospital.
Gibson, I'll call you back. Don't do anything without my team. Jack, well, wow. I didn't know you were awake. Doctor said you could be in that coma for months, even years. How are you feeling?
Tell me who's in control, Martin.
I don't think I follow you.
For God's sake, Martin, tell me it's you running the department and not some stooge from the mayor's office.
Yes, Jack. I am performing the duties of the police chief, but the new man's coming on Saturday, Kevin Paulson.
Kevin Paulson?
Yes, it's the guy from the...
I know who Kevin Paulson is. Now listen carefully, Martin. I'm coming back to work. I'm Freeburg's police chief, and it's gonna stay that way for another 4 months. Now you get on the phone and do whatever needs to be done. You run into any problems, threaten them with the media, court, or blackmail. But I don't think they'll give you any trouble. The mayor knows it's easier to just wait until the winter than deal with a scandal. Oh, and assemble a press conference.
Listen, Jack, I know the truth is on your side, but you have to take into account...
Martin, how long since you transferred to my department?
Coming up on 5 years now.
How many times in the last 5 years have you come to my birthday party? How many times have you come to the farm when I had the boys over?
Never had the pleasure, but...
Never. Because you couldn't care less. And I don't care for you either, Stat. It wasn't me who appointed you deputy, and you wouldn't have been my first choice. But if you do ever come over to my house, you won't miss the big hole in my backyard. Garbage pit. You know, for old rubbish. A smelly hole filled with rotten furniture and other crap. So, Stat, if I even for a moment doubt your devotion, you'll go straight into that pile of trash. Maybe you'll get to catch up with some old friends. You remember Kendrick, don't you?
I'll schedule the press conference for tomorrow, all right, Jack?
The day after tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going shopping.
Alright, so we just decided to buy a new car. We hope it will help you fulfill all your secret dreams. Alright. Got some new clothes. Hopefully they will make you feel younger. And a new hairstyle. To be a king amongst men. New attitude. You're independent. Alright. Fashionable sunglasses. Morning. How can I help you? Thank you. I know exactly what I want. Let's go for green. They're all the same oh, bring out your hidden sexuality? No. A lot depends on the decisions you make. You'll stop at nothing. There we go.
No, that would be too much.
Alright, so you just bought $500 glasses. Only to throw them in the trash.
Wow, Jack, what's with the outfit? You planning on...
The pit in the backyard, Martin. Always remember about the pit in the backyard.
Don't talk to anyone before the press conference starts. I'll try to get you on stage quickly. Kevin Paulson is here. He wanted to...
Jack! I hardly recognize you. That's quite an image for a man like you. An old dog with a new trick, right? We should see each other more often. How long has it been?
Last time I saw you, I fired you, Kevin.
Ha! You mean the day I resigned in protest over the corruption and lawlessness at your police department, right?
Yeah, repeat that shit often enough, someday you might start believing it.
You know, Jack, I'm glad that everything turned out so well. Unlike you, I've made good use of the past 7 years. My new construction company keeps getting jobs from the city, and we're doing really well. I have a new house, new hobbies, even a new wife. Maybe you've met her. Shelley Rogers.
Oh, Shelley Rogers. So you really are in bed with the maid.
Alright, take care, Yobo.
It's a dream come true. All my dreams have come true. Only one thing remains. To bring order to the Freeburg Police Department.
You being serious, Kevin?
I'm serious as ever, Jack. I'm the most serious man you know.
It's not often you see the past and the future Freeburg police chiefs at the same press conference. I hope you have time to talk, Kevin. There's something we need to discuss. Jack, the reporters are waiting for you.
Alright, another press conference. There we go.
My
Our
retirement
favorite.
plan somehow just got turned into a circus. Fortunately, I'm pretty good at swallowing swords and jumping through burning hoops. They all seem to like it.
Alrighty. Good morning. New hairstyle? Yes. Do you know the person who attacked you? No. I didn't recognize him. Do you believe Rogers will decide in your favor? Yes. We'll see. Thank you. Alrighty. Day 59. Alright. Boyd, police chief, yes. Alright. Alright. Too tired. Can I go home? Yes. What have you done with all these people? They're all very... This is going to be a tough day. Most of these people are very tired. Look at this. I don't know what you've done, but it's not good. All right, you guys keep a day off. That's fine. All right, Kingston. Welcome to the club. Oh, we've got some new. Oh, we've got cassettes now. Right, let's buy some new cassettes. And let's pre-order some new cassettes as well. Look at this. Great stuff. Right, let's start at the back. Back in business. Alright, we don't have a lot of people. Alright, Martinstead. Jack, while you were in the hospital, a hunt was declared on all cops. Like, all the criminals in the city suddenly went savage. Cornering officers one by one and beating them to death. Wow, that's... Alright, boys have started to refuse riding out on calls alone. Alright. The Mafia. Share everything with staff. There we go. We have a raise. One more police officer. Alright. Let's get on shift B. Let's get some fresh blood. High for shift B. Just like Sharon. High for shift B. That's fine. We have an extra detective slot. Alright. That's cool. Let's get Benny Cross for shift A. And we can upgrade the SWAT team. Work 4 times a day. Look at this. Alright, and we can, of course, ask for all this again. Alright, so... vandalism. Just walking down the street, not even in a hurry. Alright, let's send Underwood and Iron Rose. Just for some vandalism. Let's take a look at our current teams. Yeah, this team is a lot... we're gonna have to move some of you to the other shift. So Trevor, you're gonna go to shift B. Kingston as well. You two are going to go to shift B because you two are not very tired. And we need some people over there that are not very tired. We have 5 to 5. Yeah, sure. We'll just see how it turns out tomorrow. King Louis nightclub, drug sales. Alright, these guys are all at home. Bowling is the only one who can take it. Apparently due to an overdose. Ooh. We have no investigations except for this possible homicide. I don't know why this is not fixed yet. We have 3 frames. Alright, we'll just have to wait. Right, offender caught. There we go. Nice job.
9/11 in progress.
Theft at the mall. Cool. We'll take a look at the investigation later on.
415 in progress.
Reckless endangerment. Surgeon operating from the basement of his house. Alright, let's send in the 3 good guys. There we go. Glenn, Trevor, and Kingston.
9/11 complete.
Bender caught. There we go. Alright, so we got a swag bag full of new whiskey tinged. Alright, let's put some new cassettes in. We've got a swag bag full of new songs. That's great.
6/11 in progress.
What's going on? Oh, this is serious. We want to wait for some new
Looks like
people.
we have a situation here.
Alright. A teetering old man is digging around inside a young man's... Right. Order the man to move slowly away from the patient.
415 completion.
Oh, great. Alright, couple of seconds, come on. Yes, send in the squad.
More testing in progress. 11.
Got a homicide. Nurse reports she saw an elderly woman cut off her husband's life support system. Case was hopeless, but still murder. Yeah, we need to send someone there. The girlfriend was just having a special moment with a new boyfriend. Alright, false alarm for the rape call in Chinatown. Let's see if we can put some detectives from the other day on this case, like Mole, Guardian Cross. We'll do the same with this one. We'll get some people on the case. This possible homicide needs to be fixed first thing in the morning.
412 more progress.
We have a report from a homicide call. Caught unharmed. Great. We'll send in the SWAT and everyone we've got, really. We'll keep Glenn and Trevor just in case something else happens in the meantime. Luckily we have a very effective SWAT who's willing to work multiple times a day.
9 testing in progress.
Jewelry store. Armed robbery. Oh, we have to wait for some people to return.
Looks like we
Engine
have
is
a
still warm.
situation.
Entered the forest trying not to make any noise. Got it. Right, so this jewelry store. We only have 2 people to send and they won't be back. We can't go out alone. Pick someone else. Alright. Yeah, they're right. We just sent too many people that way and we can't... Yeah, we can't.
9 testing.
If only we had more people. Offender escaped, civilian killed. Oh, that sucks. Alright. We've got some frames on the possible homicide. Alright. The girl who found the body. Let's remind ourselves, right? Instructor at the Dragon's Lair martial arts club was found dead in his apartment. There was a bullet hole in his temple. Next to the body was a gun and the suicide note. Alright. He was kissed, inviting me over to his house. Kissed. It probably mean just. That's probably a typo. He was just inviting me over to his house when someone rang the doorbell. Went to open it and said see ya and hung up. Right. Right, so someone rang the doorbell. Well, no, first he was, I guess, he was on the phone. Is there a... Alright, so this is probably the last frame. So... Alright, he's tied up. Put a bullet against his head. Alright, we've got it. There was also some money involved. Alright, let's get these guys first. 2 officers and the SWAT. SWAT for support? Yeah, we want SWAT for support on this. Alright, 2 best guys and SWAT, there we go. Drug sales, we've got 3 new frames. It's not enough, we'll fix it when we fix it. Too bad we couldn't stop the armed robbery. Everyone's tired, we need to give people days off, otherwise they will just underperform. Alright, what do we got? Oh, we've got him. Great. Alright, Luckett is now over 1,000 in professionalism. That's great. Alright, let's take a look at our shifts. Yeah, this shift is now overpopulated. Let's pick the most tired people out of it, like... Alright, Tsubaki. Oh, we can't change... Oh. Order to work tomorrow. No, that's fine. End the day.
Impressive recovery, Mr. Boyd. I'm still not happy about how soon you're back to work. Well, not happy as your doctor. As a resident of Freeburg, I'm immensely grateful for it.
Really?
Just don't tell anyone, or they'll pull my license.
Well, thank you again for coming to see me at night.
Oh, well, whatever you need, Mr. Boyd. Any doctor in this town would come running any hour, day or night, you can believe me. You're not suffering from headaches. It says here that you are taking painkillers after a back injury. But the prescribed dose is enough to...
Dr. Krasinski, you trust me?
And, sorry?
Do you trust me?
In what way, Mr. Boyd?
You think I'm an honest and reasonable man, Doctor?
You're joking, Mr. Boyd. Thanks to you, my wife finally agreed to buy a house here, and we've decided to have children. Thanks to you, I'm not afraid to visit my patients at night. I think you are the most honest and reasonable person in the city, Mr. Boyd.
Great. You see, Dr. Krasinski, I'm an addict.
Mr. Boyd, is...
Well, not a drug addict in the way you might imagine. I'm not some weak-willed junkie. Sometimes I stay clean so long that the tablets stay locked in the barn so long they go past the expiration date. But there are less pleasant stories.
You know what? Let's...
I once took a whole bottle right there in the barn. Passed out in my own vomit. I almost choked. I fought the convulsions, somehow managed to break 4 ribs. For 2 weeks, my chest was so sore I wanted to die.
Ouch.
But for those 2 weeks, I kept swallowing pills. Couldn't stop.
If you want, I could...
I once took a dose right before a party at home. My wife Laura had some old friends over from college. I didn't take that many, maybe 5 or 6 pills, but it felt like I'd taken a few hundred. I passed out while I was carrying a tray of drinks. On the way down, I knocked over a set of Laura's scented candles. The house almost burned down. The repairs took a good chunk from our savings.
Mr. Boyd, if you'll allow me, I'd just...
As you can see, Doctor, I'm well aware of the seriousness of the situation and the possible consequences. But sometimes I need the pills. I don't use the word lightly. Sometimes I've got to work on cases with more energy than I've got. I can't do it without them.
All right.
And I know you want me doing my job. So tomorrow I want you to come here and bring me some tablets. Lots of tablets. 10 bottles. No, better 15. Yeah, 15 bottles. The next 3 months are going to be extremely difficult, Doc.
I would like to discuss your...
You'll bring the pills, Doctor?
Ooh.
Yes, Mr. Boyd. Yes.
Very good. Look, I don't want to trouble you any further. I bet your family doesn't like you running away with me at night. I'd bet they'd rather I was still in that coma.
Ooh. This game is taking a dark turn. I love it. Alright. Kevin Paulson, next Freeburg police chief. Sure. Trust my family. That's the spirit. Song didn't come into work today. Ooh. Too tired. Yes, you can go home. Yes. Yes. Beckman? You drank too much. Yes. Jesus Christ. Alright. Got a lot of people staying home today. But they have been working their asses off, I think. So, I don't blame them. We'll have to do... we'll just have to do a couple of days where we don't operate on the best efficiency. We've even missed one call. I think we've never missed a call before. Alright. Alright, let's interrogate him. Lots of intel. Well, you can tell us what we know, or we can lock you in a cell with a couple of rapists. It's bullshit. Oh, well, perhaps we would take a look at the profile again. Four prisoners. Alright. Regularly goes to brothels. Good to see you're a real man. What the fuck? Who said that? Oh, we've got something on him. Scotsman isn't very interesting girls. Told us all the colourful details. They're all dead, you liars. You'll be joining them. Ooh, torture? Let's do it. He's not saying anything, alright. Torture with darkness. Alright, let's do some physical torture instead. Oh, he doesn't like that. Electric shock. That takes a real chip out of his health. Alright, and speaker, torture with noise? Alright, I think that broke him. Alright, we've got someone to investigate. There we go. Armstrong, Weaver, get on the case. We have a raise. One more police officer. That's great. Let's get Tim McDonald on the A shift. So I believe we now have 26 police officers. We got someone else on the A shift. We need to put one man or woman on the A shift as well to balance out the teams. Right, Song, you didn't come to work today. You're gonna work tomorrow, you lazy son of a bitch. Alright. And we can hire one more detective. Let's get this Johnny Iron on the case. So where do we need the detective? We have 6 detectives on the... Alright, let's put him on the B shift. There we go. And we can improve the SWAT team, which is now fully improved. Great stuff. Oh, we have a homicide. Alright. Let's send 4 people there. Shanao, you're gonna lead the rest of these, right? Give them some experience.
611 in progress. progress.
Rape. Help, I'm being raped. Well, that's usually what people say when they're being raped. Laundry detergent and bleach, and then some music started playing. Alright, that's likely to cover up the noise. Let's send some people there. Investigation is started on the massacre. Great. Killed and locked in the hold. Alright, this is a big case. We're gonna put some people on this case. We have no frames at the moment, so we're gonna put some people of the other shift on. I think Moser and Beasley. And on this case, we have no one working today. All of these people are at home as well. All right, let's put everyone on it because we want to get some results. I don't think we're going to get another investigation today, so that's fine. We can always pull some people.
412 in progress.
Homicide, we've solved it. There we go. Assault. Electrician Jason Prigwitz was conducting regular inspection. Dirty-haired bum who pounced him like a wild beaver. Let's send some people in. Come on. Right, everyone's on the duty right now. We can't have any emergencies right now.
611.
I just bought a new TV. We're watching some horror movies at full volume. Right. How was I supposed to know that? Carjacking. All right. Let's send you three guys. Made off with our ambulance. We literally turned away for less than a minute. Alright.
Looks like we have a situation here.
There's foam coming out of his mouth. Keep his head elevated and his airway clear. Alright. Still hiding in the transformer structure. The entrance is smeared with blood. Open the door, order the man to exit the substation.
412A.
Good call. Good call. So put on a different song. Oh! Oh god. We want to keep the good graces. Let's send some people. Let's also pick another song. Fire in the brain. Sure thing. Nice. Carjacking solved. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. A massive fight at the dump. Alright, let's send in the paddy wagon and let's send in... I think we'll send in 4 people right now. Some are ready to fight to the death. Alright. That's no good. We'll keep some people around for emergencies, but nice! We got them all! There we go, told you, public indecency. Customers, not perverts. Seems like he's touching himself. Alright. Let's send some people there.
113A.
We have an emergency. Attempted carjacking.
We've got a situation here.
A man is standing outside the window, pressing his nose against the glass and touching himself under his coat. Slowly fasten your pants and put your hand behind your head.
14 complete.
There we go.
in progress.
A fight at the nightclub. A fight with the bouncer. All right, let's put some people on the case. All right. No one's trying to steal cars. The vehicle security system is too sensitive. All right, we've got some frames. Cool. We'll look into it when we can. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Offender caught. There we go. Yet another day survived. Alright, let's see.
Mr. Boyd, I'm going home. Do you need anything?
Oh, no, don't go. I need to talk to you. I won't keep you long. I just need to make one phone call and I'll be right out, okay?
Of course, Mr. Boyd.
Do you know what time it is?
I didn't mean, well, maybe I did. Guess I'm a son of a bitch.
Jack? Good Lord, Jack, I wanted to talk to you. Was wondering if you'd call. How do you feel?
I'm good, Mrs. Markham. Better than ever. The back pain is gone, the insomnia is gone, my hair is growing back, and my pathological indecisiveness seems to have run off somewhere.
Jack, if you think I had anything to do with that...
I'll waste no more time trying to think, Mrs. Markham. Every second counts. There's a lot to do. And one of those things is finding Laura.
Jack, your tone is scaring me.
Good. Turns out I have a knack for that. Scaring people. So, Mrs. Markham, I'm gonna look for my wife, and if you somehow get in my way, I'll send a special squad to your house. First they'll throw your dog in the fire, then they'll arrest you for prostitution.
What? What the he... Prostitution?
Sometimes it's necessary to invent charges. It's not like I can arrest you for being an unbearable bitch.
Ooh.
Emma, I need a detective.
Oh, of course, Mr. Boyd. What shift?
No, not one of ours. A private detective.
Oh.
I know that when your father stole your mother's jewelry and left her, you hired a private investigator. You didn't go to the police.
You know, Mr. Boyd, it was a family problem, and we felt that it would...
I understand perfectly, Emma. You don't need to explain anything. I'm in a similar situation. As you might have heard, my wife left the house. She's missing, you could say.
I'm not sure what you're...
I know you've heard all about it. I want her found, but I don't want the department involved. Same reason you didn't. So I decided to hire your private detective. Think you can arrange it?
Oh, of course, Mr. Boyd. I'll call him and arrange everything. And don't worry, he'll keep it a secret.
Fine. What do you need from me?
Well, just gather all the information that might be useful and put it in an envelope, bring it to me, and I'll take it to him.
Good. Okay, take the day off tomorrow and get a good night's sleep. The day after tomorrow, I'll have that envelope for you.
Alright. Let's take a look at our shifts. Crocodile found, sure thing. Farmer claims government poisoned harvest, sure. Projectionist accidentally plays porn at last picked to show. Sure, you did it by accident. Too tired, can hardly walk straight. Sure, Simpson. Antanashi, yes. Fraser, yes. Alright. 3 people less than we are supposed to be dealing with, but that's fine. Start the day. Let's get some get a tune going. We already did that one. Let's see, Blues for Mr. T. Interesting cover. All right, let's go. Human rights. They claim that the police department has been practicing torture. We were able to hush everything up. We'll be very disappointed in you, Jack. Alright, sorry. We dismissed him fairly and according to the law, but activists are gathered outside school rioting and protesting. Children are there to learn about men kissing and all the rest of the circus. Taught a lesson so they think twice next time they climb out of their holes. Right, so, oh, salaries here, great. We have an LGB protest. Alright, let's, evidence against the church. Nice, good thinking, Martin. 25k.
417 in progress.
Got something going on in the suburbs. Threatening phone calls. Feed lead to the whole family. Heard someone laughing in the background. I'm thinking this is a prank call, but we have to investigate this because there's no reason why it couldn't be real. Threatening phone calls. Whoa. Protest by force? Yes, sir. Alright, so it's a serious call, right? Let's send some more people then. We've got 2 calls at the same time. Prostitution. Alright, we'll send a couple of people here. Griffith, McDonald and the Paddy Wagon for prostitution. Apparently a dozen of prostitutes lined up, practically throwing themselves at passing vehicles. This is a joke, right? God. Alright, we'll send some more, but you know what? What's this other one? Child molestation. Teacher made an obscene joke and I told her to come to his office after school. I pretended that I was leaving, but that I went to listen at the door. The frightened girl continued. First they were talking quietly, then there was a commotion and screaming and crying. I think this is less... Yeah, alright. So what if they just go that way as soon as they finish up there? Alright. Offender caught. Oh, we found some automatic weapons. Bring them to the police station. Sure. Right, child molestation. Offender escaped. Right. There is a sexual harasser on the loose. These are going to be hard days. Prostitution. We round them all up. Yep. Put them in the paddy wagon. Great stuff. A mass riot. Christ. And the SWAT. This game makes it nearly impossible for you. I love that. I love it. You can't fix everything. I was frightened by a horror film festival. Alright. That's fine. Just come back soon. Alright, so as for the massacre, we've got 2 people on it today. That's good. And the drug sales, we've got 1, 2, 3 people on it. 4 people on it today. That's great. All right, so let's get Cross to the other investigation. So he can help today there. Yep. All right. Balancing things out. That's great. Great stuff. Domestic disturbance. Neighbors are arguing very intensely. Hothead a couple. It sounds like they're about to come to blows. Alright. Let's send... oh, don't send the SWAT. Not for a domestic disturbance. Come on. Let's just send a couple of officers. We're going to send a couple more than we usually would. Hey, 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 Jan. Hey, Oeleke. Official questioning, 15th of September. Alright. It's 2 days from now. A black guy in a hood following behind her. Well, that could mean nothing at all, but let's send some people there anyway. Woman was making a salad, cut her finger. The man was working out to a loud TV. Alright. Her husband was only trying to stop the bleeding with a towel. Never trust the neighbor. Never trust the neighbor. Hurry, there's a guy here caught with a transvestite and decided they'd work him over. Alright. That sounds serious. Let's send some people. Medical student who also runs at night. Yeah, alright. So I thought it was a false alarm, but you have to send someone, you know, you have to... Oh, we found some frames for the drugs. Let's see. Saw a little fella in a white jacket. Well, that's a white jacket. I drank at the bar. I went to the bathroom with some bearded guy. I thought they were just up for a little tickle. You see a lot of that these days. But I knew the guy in a jacket was up to no good. Alright. Man suffered a heart attack brought on by cocaine use. Lost consciousness, fell down, hit his head. One of the booths had a broken toilet. Empty cocaine bag in a pool of blood. Running out of the club. Terrible roar on the side of the wall, blah blah blah. Drug addict, sure. I just think of the air of a beautiful... Alright, alright, alright. Okay, so... These guys went to the bathroom, they exchanged, he took some, and he broke his face on the toilet bowl. There we go. Alright. Dedicates most of his time to the studies, or... works at the funeral home. We're gonna check the studies. It's a drug sale, so we're not gonna send in the SWAT. We have some frames for this. The massacre. Yeah, they set a boat on fire. Yeah. Alright. Navigation lights turned off. So that's not the right one. That's sirens. That's the navigation. So they caught fire. Yes. Alright. So with bloody and broken hands, apparently tried to break free. Right, yeah, evidence found at the scene. The nature of fire all indicate that it was arson. Alright, motorboat. Abandoned blue inflatable boat. Washed up on the shore. So this is a part of it. Absolutely. So this guy is on it. He dumps something, right? Alright, let's put this in the right order. Alright, so this guy is on. Great flame rose from the water. Yeah. Alright, so this guy, what's this? This is a flare, sure. This is lighting it on its own. He did get away in a blue boat, so that's right. Couple of bottles. I don't know if we have the right pieces yet. I don't think so. From diesel fuel spilled on the deck of the tug. Well, this is diesel fuel. Yeah, I don't know if we have the right... I don't know if we have the right frames. So diesel fuel, that's correct. Navigation lights off. Alright, so this was found on the shore. That's correct. A falling star from the sky. So that's possibly the flare, yeah. So he didn't light it on fire while he was on the boat. Of course not. That would have been disastrous. Yeah, I don't think we have the right ones yet.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
Let's see, what's this? This is the attempted murder at the playground. It needs some more bodies thrown at it. All right, let's send some more bodies then. Drug sales, wrong place. Try again in the morning.
410A complete.
Got him. Great. End the day. Oh man. Police Academy students selling cocaine.
All the information about Laura, just like you asked.
Mr. Boyd, keep your voice down. Someone could be listening.
Oh, I'm sorry, Emma. It's my first time doing something like this. Here's the envelope. Everything's in there.
Fine. Mr. Boyd, please write for Mr. Fry on this envelope and drop it in the mailbox across the street.
What? I don't want this handled like it's some kind of game.
Mr. Boyd, those are the rules. Now please, lower your voice.
Fine. Okay, Emma. I'll put this envelope in the mailbox across the street, just like you said. Wonder how that damn Mr. Fry is gonna get an envelope out of the mailbox.
Talking to yourself, Mr. Boyd? And we thought we'd have to catch you at the police station. But it turns out Jack Boyd has come down to meet us personally. Do you know why we're here, Mr. Boyd?
I don't even know who you are.
My name is Eugene Chaffee. I'm a businessman. Rather, a restaurateur. Although I usually tell everyone I'm a businessman. Which sounds better? Businessman or restaurateur?
Oh, I think I've heard of you. You have a restaurant and a slaughterhouse. And you serve refried veal steaks.
Well, refried veal steaks isn't my only business, but perhaps it's what I'm best known for. I thought it was time we meet, Mr. Boyd, and my friend here. I believe you're already acquainted. His name is Troy Starr.
Never heard of him. So what do you want, Mr. Chaffee? Looking for a spokesman for your beef products? I recently changed my image and my hair.
Eugene and I really want to help you, Mr. Boyd. Although after our phone call, I've had my doubts. I was making love to my wife, and you called me and told me to fuck myself. That kind of behavior is rude and inappropriate, Mr. Boyd.
I didn't mean to offend you, Mr. Starr. Just thumbing my nose at that prick mayor of ours. You keep making love to your wife, or did I ruin the mood?
There's a nice cafe around the corner. Spare us a couple of minutes of your time, Mr. Boyd. Lately, I've been so busy that I rarely get to sit and relax in such a nice place, and with such interesting company.
Get to the point, Mr. Chaffee. I'm busy too. In fact, I think I hear some teenagers next door robbing and raping an old woman. Maybe she's your aunt.
You see, Mr. Boyd.
Good morning. What do you want?
A big mug of beer.
We don't serve big mugs of beer.
Then a small mug of beer.
We don't have beer in any size glasses. This is a family restaurant. Moms and dads come with small children. I can bring you a lollipop to suck on.
Monica, where's your famous charm? Bring the gentleman a beer. I'm sure you've got a bottle under the counter. Check between the dead cats and the dried heads of your ex-boyfriends. This man, by the way, is your police chief.
Don't be silly. The police chief has a bald spot the size of a toilet seat.
So, as I was...
Oh, I'm sorry, Eugene. It's Rogers. Probably forgot how to wipe his ass.
When you're 82, Troy, you'll probably forget you need to wipe your ass at all. But very well, run along. We can continue without you. So, Mr. Boyd, as you may already know, the official job of my old friend Mr. Starr is to cause trouble for you. But believe me, it's not out of malice. It's to maintain his cover at City Hall. But to somewhat balance out this trouble, I've decided to help you out. Every day, pay close attention to your morning newspaper, Mr. Boyd. You'll find messages hidden among the pages. Simple notes, but make no mistake, the information you'll find there is extremely useful. You see, Troy Starr isn't my only spy. That's it, Mr. Boyd. I told you it would only take a couple of minutes. I wouldn't want to disturb you while you're enjoying your drink. Keep in touch, my dear little cupcake. Oh yes, I'm quite good at puns.
Cupcake?
Never imagined what meeting Robespierre would be like. But I certainly didn't figure the first thing he'd do was buy me a drink. Getting them to serve a beer at a family cafe? And this Robespierre has some strange superpowers. Strange, but not entirely useless.
Alright, free admittance to the museum? No, sorry. Sorry, Ozaki. Oh, look, we have the full gang. That's great. Alright, so what do we got? Yeah, this interesting thing. Old Merkbow Reach. Alrighty. Lovely. Offended employees. Wow. Chief, we had enough of you. We heard enough about you during church service. We quit. Oh, wow. Tomorrow we'll have, alright. Some people quit the force today. That's no good. Alright, so looks like people quit evenly. So we'll need to hire one for shift A, one for shift B, and one for shift A and one for shift B. Alright, that sucks to have some good people go, but you know what? It's just what happens. We're gonna send 2 good guys and the SWAT because well, Bowling isn't here, so we need all the manpower we can get. Theft. These are gonna get themselves killed. Alright, let's send 5. So a quick look at affairs because, well, Rage quit, yeah. Kingston, we just gave Kingston a medal as well. Alright. So it happens. A robbery. Let's send Hatton. Ozaki instead. Something going down at the suburb. Wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. Alright, we've got to keep the mafia on our side because, well, we want to take down the mafia, so standing right next to the edge, terror in his eyes. Easy, kid, it's a long way down. There we go. Drug possession. Eleanor and Compton went to wash their hands before eating, but wandered into the cafe's kitchen by mistake. Looked around, saw several bags of white powder in a kitchen. That's probably salt or flour. I'm not going to respond to that call. It's bullshit. Alright, we've caught the guy. Yes. One female, 2 male. Race and age don't matter. Return in a couple of days to collect the bodies. What the hell? That's a creepy ass. Transparent bags with ordinary salts. Yeah, told you so. Sometimes reading the text really helps.
413 in progress.
Animal assault. Alright, let's go. Alright, so there's something in his apartment. It's probably nothing. Probably just a rat or something, but we want everyone on this case. Everyone we can get. Oh, Sharo and Gordon quit, so let's not put them on. There we go. Everyone on the case. Check the gangs. We have the Vargas gang. Yeah, alright. So we're building up to Vicus Vargas. Hey, Bitcore, still here, I see. A double homicide. All right, before we do that, let's get a better head of investigations on it. So we want someone good enough. Yeah, let's put Mole on the case. Yeah, Mole would be very good for a double homicide. An unidentified man who was unable to pay at checkout reacted by killing the cashier, then a security guard, then fled the scene. Alright. Put some people on this.
413.
Disappointed. Oh, God, yeah. A wasp got in the man's house. Right. We weren't supposed to go to the suburbs, and we did.
611 in progress.
A rape case. Let's get Bogdana on the case and these two. Luckily, the call's close by home. Investigation is started. Lots of frames needed. Jack, you got into our business when you opened an investigation regarding double homicide. This whole thing is settled by 1601. What do you mean settled? You mean archive? I don't know what he means. Right, let's archive the case. Alright, so he doesn't want us to open the investigation. Can we reopen the case now? I think we can.
1111 in progress.
Oh, alright, so he doesn't like that. Drug manufacturing. Alright. Oh, we don't have enough people. Country houses. I need 4 police today. Very important day for my daughter. She's getting married. Alright, let's wait for some people to come back. Another false alarm. Jesus. Tiffany Christ. Today's all about the false alarms. We'll wait for these guys to come back and we'll send some people this way. Alright, let's send some police officers.
210 in progress.
Disorderly conduct. This is gonna need a lot of people. We're gonna refuse the backup because we need you people back home as ASAP. Loot found a Vicus. Bring it to the police station. Just a Vicus. Oh god. A robbery. Disorderly conduct. Alright, we're just gonna send 2 people. Oh, they don't want to oh god. Alright, we need to please the mafia. Let's wait for these people to come home. Alright, so they're eating, they're full on, what's it? Oh, that's nice. Alright, let's go. Paddy wagon SWAT 2 people. Well, we don't send the SWAT for just 1 woman. No, we're just gonna send 3 people. We're gonna send the real dealers to this robbery. King News nightclub. We can only send drunk people. Come on. And Osagi and Bogdahani. Am I saying that right? Public indecency. Come pick this idiot up. Haul him off. Got 3 new frames. Open the investigation. Right. so he took this off. We sent this on. And... Alright, and then... Something about the tug. Alright, so... Yes, that's it. Great, let's deal with this ASAP. We only have drunk people. Alright, let's send the SWAT instead.
Officer on scene.
A man and woman are struggling to carry a luxurious couch through the broken window into their van. Drop the furniture right there. Well, that's yeah. Just threaten them. Double homicide report. Open the case. We did get paid by the mafia. That's great. Some beers. Some people. Yeah, he took some beers with him. Sure. Rehearsing the tuba. Alright. That's what you get. That's what you get. Alright, so if we manage this before 2... No, we don't. Oh, quite an interesting day. Offender caught, officer unharmed. That's great. And the massacre report. We caught him. Yes, sir. Armstrong, congratulations. Real good. Arrest all suspects. And now we can start to investigate his boss man. Great. End the day. City Hall. Mafia, not very well. Police station. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Alright, we need to really please the Mafia. Freeburg abandons drinking fountains, senior citizen attempt pharmacies across, bike ride in the city center. Alright. That's a grenade. Don't tell me we fucking died. Jack is dead. Fuck. Oh god. Alright, we died. We died. Let's see where we can load the game. September. Day 63. Day 75. This is right after our coma. So we could load up there. Because if we just continue, that's going to be day 63. Yeah, that's where we... Alright, so the Mafia really hates us. And kills us. Right. So that's day 63. I think we're just going to load after our coma. Because I think we have lots of options from that point. Alright. Alright, and we're going to skip all the cutscenes because we've seen them all. Yeah, get a new car. Yep. Make him feel younger. King amongst men. Alright. And we spend $500 on a... thank you, I'll get what I need myself. Alright, let's buy them. Throw them in the trash. Alright, let's try this again. This time without pissing everyone off. Especially the Mafia. Morning. New hairstyle. Yes. Person who attacked you, hard to say. Yes. We'll see. Thank you. Day 59. Alright. You can go home. You can go home. Too tired. You can go home. You can go home. You can go home. Alright, so everyone... We have a stripe to give out, but I think it's going to be a hard day like this. Only 5 people. Most of them are lethargically tired, so we'll not give out a stripe today. We'll just try with what we have. Let's order all the musics. I think we should learn to say no to people being tired, but then again, we need people on the force. Right, we were just about here, I think. Yeah, that one we have. Careless Love. Original Salty Dogs. Alright, so the City Hall loves us. That's great. Alright. Mafia share everything with staff. We only have 5 people today. That's insane. We can hire a new detective. Let's hire Benny Cross. Shift A. Hire a new police officer. Shift B. We'll need some people tomorrow.
211 in progress.
Improve the SWAT team to work 4 times a day. And let's do one of everything once more. Vandalism. We have such a small group today. This is going to be very, very interesting. Alright, some people working today, some are not. Let's put everyone on the case. Close it down. And there's a new investigation going on. Let's pull some of today's detectives off then. Like you and Sharo, and we'll get some people from the tomorrow shift as well. Vandalism report, there we go. So this is the part after the coma where guards called the police, couldn't have gotten far. Alright. Send 2 people. We're gonna try and send 2 people when we can. Otherwise we'll send 3. And just have the SWAT be helpful. Investigation has started. Alright, that's cool. Let's put some new detectives on the case then. Reckless endangerment. Hardly looks like a real doctor. Oh yeah, that's the doctor cutting open bodies. These days are going to be insane.
911.
Theft. Offender caught. There we go. (25 to 11) detectives versus police officers.
611 in progress.
Alright, we have no one to answer the call.
Looks like we have a situation here.
Yeah. Get away from the patient. Oh, he escaped. Alright, that's not good at all. The student couldn't get in his room. It was locked from the inside. And he heard muffled cries coming from within. It sounds like someone was raping my girlfriend. This is... I think this was the false alarm. We're gonna let it go. With a new boyfriend. Yeah, she was having an affair. An affair with the new boyfriend. Alright, looks like we've got some unexpected visitors, so I'm just gonna quit it right here, and we'll continue sometime next time. So thank you everyone for watching, and see you all again next time. Have a great day.